How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, and I want to go back over HOLO. It's everyone's probably most hated stock right now. It's just like this thing. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're gonna go over HOLO. We're going to go over the system, what do we have here, and look to see where we can go from here. So yeah, as I mentioned, HOLO, when it hit the EMA 10 way back here in July 5th, I made a video, and I said it was going to drop. Did I know it was going to go to 50-cent area? No. Nobody can actually tell you HOLO is going to go to 30 cents, 20 cents. It's just the probability, though. And what I'm seeing here is it's just not really that much room for me to take risk on my account. The positive thing I am seeing is the EMA 20. And for everyone in my Discord that knows my system, know how I trade, that's my next thing I would target. Because if you look at this chart, just by looking at it, we hit the EMA 10 multiple times. And I'm going to show you my coloring. This is the 20, the blue. This is the 10, the yellow line. And this is the EMA 5, the purple. You guys got to know EMA 5, EMA 5, 10, and 20. It's the honestly the best strategy to use for trend reversals instead of just guessing. Because I know a lot of people, I've seen it all the time on Twitter. It's kind of obnoxious. Even big people with like 100,000 followers will say Holo's going to $2, and they've been pumping that, since it was like in the 130 area. So I'm like, okay, I mean 130 to 64, you're down over, you lost half your account right there. And if you kept averaging down on every dip, it gets worse and worse. And who's to say this is the bottom? We do have the clear support. We have a long lower wick. But the problem is a lot of these supports continuously get broken. And if you trade basically on support and resistance, a lot of the times you will lose in trading. I try to do the opposite of what most people do. I do a system called the band strategy. It's very unique. It took me a long time to develop it. I used, strategies what I liked in other people, and I kind of implemented it because I love bottom reversals. I don't like to buy trades that where if it's way up here in the upper band, you should be selling, right? You should not be holding the trade. Once the trade starts running, remember, it gets very risky. So you don't want to just like randomly buy when, there's red days, right? I get it, they're cheapies, but cheapies can get, discounted more and more. So with this strategy is we create patience. One, with this trade, we haven't hit the EMA 5 in 3 days. That's good to see. As you can see right here, we touched the EMA 5, and I told everyone, do not take this trade. And as it went from 80 cents to 50 cents, and I posted a recent video on this, and you can watch it in the predictions. It happens a lot of the times. Yes, it could have get up more, but as you can see, we just recently hit the EMA 10. So we want to make sure, like we already completed its mission. Let's give this some time distance for more safe, and let's get under the EMA 5. Right in here, you were not under it. So if you bought right here at the EMA 5, you would be down quite a bit, even on this one candle here. So let me explain it. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are watching me and in my Discord, repetition is nice. It's nice to see stock after stock after stock, so you can repetitively see that this system really does work. Our last EMA 20 touch was right in here. We are going to hit the EMA 20 again. We have time distance, which is there's no candles hitting this blue line here. That is good because the algos have to fill that in. It will get filled in, and when it does, we make our new direction. Right in here, we have an EMA 20. The algos filled it in, and guess what happens? It goes down. And it can go above it and hit close to the upper band here. But remember, if price ever gets close to this, it tends to sell off. So as you can see, we often hear these EMA 10s here. And then here's the 5, gets some time distance, and it shoots back up. So you might ask, well, where are you looking to buy? So we could do a basic trend channel here and get the high, the most recent high that we could see. We could see we are respecting the trend. Right in here was my last big buy, and I loved HOLO because we had time distance from not hitting the EMA 5, and we had time distance not hitting the 10 here. And guess what happens at this bottom trend? We tend to shoot up right to it. Our next thing, I just don't think it's going to hit this bottom trend again, but that is where it's at down in here. I would love to see, honestly, something like this pattern just below this middle trend channel. And I would like to see a lower K on the KDJ. We're at a 17.55. I would love to see less than 10, see if we can get it. So you can look at the indicator down below this yellow line here. As you can see, when we're very low down in here, The K was at a 10.91. The K was at a 10. You know, we started shooting up a bit. So that's the trend channel. I don't think it's going to hit it. Obviously, if it goes to my lower band here, this is my A plus setup. ATR 4, this means price will tend to have a correction. And price hits these all the time. There's thousands of stocks. There's always a stock that's going to show you. And I post them all the time in my Discord. I will show you an example of NAS. I mean, these China plays are hot. NAS, I alerted this at 1.41. And as you can see how important time distance is from the EMA 5. I did not get in right away because it hit this here. I waited for some time distance. Look at this. We have about 7 to 8 candles of time distance. We had an extremely low K values in here. Price moved up rapidly all the way to $6.40 from my alert was at 1.47. I got it on this candle here and here, and I accumulated up for a nice move up. But guess what happens? It happens all the times. We hit the EMA 20, price comes shooting down. So it's best to always be safe, guys. For HOLO, I'm looking for the same thing. I'm looking for this EMA 20 hit right here. I think it's going to accomplish it. Let me see what the time distance. Our last touch was 604. It's 715. So 604 to 704. We're going to hit this in August for sure. It's almost guaranteed. It's respectfully been doing it. But I want to make sure maybe we get like 1 or 2 candles away from the EMA 5. I want to see kind of a more gap. Black distance, like you can see like this is like some black distance. We don't really have much. If we hit the EMA 5, look how much room we have up. It's like 67 cents, not really much. Maybe one more candle down, and then I'll probably look to get HOLO. So yeah, that's my thesis. That's HOLO. That's my price. My price prediction as of now is in the 90-cent region. It's not going to be $2. I'm realistic. And that's going to fluctuate. So do keep in mind, when the EMA 20 goes down, the price goes down, so you want to make sure you get precise entries. Another thing I want to tell you guys is use the 5-minute chart. As you can see, the 5-minute respects a lot of the stocks for the very short time frames. This is how you're going to get the most precise entries. If you would buy here at the lower band, you get a short-term rejection. A lot of the times, you'll see this, kind of a move up. Yes, it can magnet to it. Which is why I tend to do these at the end of the day. But as you can see, just a brief example, we are getting sold off at the upper band and we're getting bought up at the lower band. So if it does hit these upper bands on the 5-minute chart, you should never be buying, even if it's a perfect setup. And that's really what we're getting here. As you can see, 5-minute chart hits the lower band, you get a slight rejection up, and that's usually all it is. That's why I look for the lower time frame, because a lot of times price is going to do that. We had to hit the EMA 20 on a shorter time frame. So as the day goes, we eventually hit it, and then it can do whatever it wants. But that's just how you get more precise entries. The daily chart is definitely for swinging. We want to make sure this presents up first before we look at lower time frames. So this is my analysis. This is called the band strategy. If you want to learn more, you're always welcome to in my community. We've been doing this for quite some time. I've had this Discord for about 8 months. We have over 5,000 members, and I have a win ratio of about 95%. I'm just going to show you my RTK journal right in here, just to prove that this strategy does work. Based on just this last month of data, we've been really making some bangers. NAS, as I said, I took it. Here was my alert, and I said we're going for EMA 5 right in the notes. Right in here, and we got massive gains. And you can see we're consistently making money and money and money. Our average, we win over 95% for good reason. Is because I am not FOMOing, I'm not chasing, I'm looking for the trades that work. And obviously, if you're in the Discord members, just seeing my journal, you got to know when I enter, and that's why I just want to show proof that this system does work. So if you guys want to join the premium Discord, hit the link down below in the YouTube comments. It'll be pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. All you have to do is hit server shop on the top left. And you see I have 2 services, Swing Trading Plus and then Day and Swing Trading Plus. It's whatever personality you like. If you only like swing trading, it's $6 a month. If you want both services, it unlocks for $12 a month, and all my channels get unlocked. And there's education for day trades and swing trades, and then the RTK journal right here will show both of my alerts with a high win ratio. Like I said, we have an over 95% win ratio. I'm not here to alert every day. If there's not a trade that doesn't exist, I just don't take it. I'm very, very patient And like I said, it has to meet this system, and that's how you maintain a high win ratio. So hope to see you guys in the premium Discord. It's very cheap, and if you do it on your computer, it avoids the iOS fee, so I highly recommend that. But this is my holo prediction, guys. We're going to aim for the EMA 20. It's going to hit it. We're going to get another retest of the EMA 5 probably, but to me, it's just not much wiggle room. So I want to make sure I get maybe a gap, a black space like this. Maybe I'll take the entry. I would like to see a K lower than 10. But our main goal is definitely this EMA 20 here. And if you get that from 64 cents, the EMA 20 is at 92. I mean, it's quite some time here. It's 0.64. Obviously, it's going to fluctuate. But, I mean, this is the range you're looking at. You're looking at a 43% range increase to the EMA 20. That's not bad. I would be looking, for probably half of that. And I'll be totally satisfied with 10 to 20%. So do keep that in mind. So, yep, that's my holo prediction. Hope to see you guys in the premium Discord. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. This is technical analysis that makes sense. It works, and anybody can do this. And I hope to see you guys. And yeah, happy trading, guys. And if you just stick with it, guys. It will work out. I promise you. If you stick to this, it's going to be one of the best things you learned. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.